Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial of Terraform. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a mini AWS infrastructure project using Terraform. So this project provision an IAM user, an EC2 instance, and S3 bucket and applies IAM policies and roles to manage permissions. We'll also test access using the AWS CLI. So let's begin the demo. So first we'll see the project structure. So we'll go to the code, and if we give the command tree, so here you can see if files like impolicy.json, output.tf, main.tf, and variable.tf. So we'll explain all these files one by one. So let's begin. I'll explain first file variable.tf. If so, this file defines reusable and input variables like AWS region and AMI ID and the instance type we are using. So this AMI ID I will change later once I will log in my AWS account. And the region I'm using AP South 1 Mumbai. So you can choose as per your convenience. Now if we go to the this file sample.txt, so this is a basic file we will use to upload S3 using Terraform. Now we'll explain the if you go to the file impolicy.json, so here, this JSON file defines permission for EC2 and S3. So the policy is dynamically filled with the using the S3 bucket name. So here you can see we have EC2 action to start, stop, and describe instance. And again we have uh, like policy to get list bucket, get object, put delete object. And if you scroll down, here you can see dollar bucket name. This is a placeholder that get replaced. Now, if we go to the our another file main.tf, so first if we go to the up, so here you can see we have the AWS provider and we have the region. So region to use, and after that we are using random ID and unique S3 bucket name. So if we scroll down, let me. So here you can see resource AWS S3 bucket and the project name project bucket. So this will create a S3 bucket and upload the file to the sample AWS S3 bucket. And if we scroll down, here you can see IAM policy. So here you can see data template, custom policy, resource AWS IAM policy, and custom policy. So this will create a custom IAM policy by injecting the actual bucket name into the JSON bucket. And if we scroll down, here you can see IAM group user dev. The username is will create dev group. This is the group name which will create dev group, and this is the username dev user. So resource we are using AWS IAM user. And if we scroll down, so this will create a user groups and add user to the groups. Now if we scroll down, AWS, so this will create a this one IAM role, EC2 role. So it will create a role for EC2 with custom policy and bind it using a instance profile. Now I will provide the code in my GitHub account. You can also give tags. Now if you go to the output.tf file, so here it will display the public IP of the instance and the bucket name. So let's initialize the project. If we give the command Terra, before initializing, we'll go first login. So don't use the root account, like create a IAM user. So yesterday I uploaded a video how to create users, all that. So you can go and watch this video. So here you can see I'm logging. Now go to the EC2. I have to change the AMI ID. So go to launch instance and I will use the image Ubuntu and copy this AMI ID. Now go to our code and variable.tf and we'll replace this. I think this one is also same. Now we'll save this and we'll initialize. We'll write the command Terraform init. So it will take some time. Now the next command will give Terraform plan. Now it's taking time. So here you can see 12 plans will be added. So now we'll give the command Terraform apply. Terraform apply. This will take bit time. So basic prerequisite, like you have Terraform installed and AWS CLI is configured. So I didn't show this step how we can do. Like I have shown you in earlier videos how we can achieve this. So it will ask for permission, GPS, and it will start creating. So you can see it start creating bucket. So here you can see EC2 public IP is here and bucket name is also my Terraform project bucket. So you can go to the AWS and go to the instance. Here you can see it gets created IAM EC2 instance. And the important part here is see the role EC2 instance role it gets created. And if you go to the IAM and go to the users, see the dev user it's created, this one, and our policy also get attached, custom EC2 S3 policies. If you want to see, go to the JSON, see these policies, and the dev user also get created. And now our next task is to test it from the CLI. So before testing, we have to do some upgrade in our code. So if you go to the main.tf, here we have to use create the this line I have commented up. So we have to create the access key and give the name like dev user key. So this will create the access key for the ID dev user. So, and if we go to the output.tf, we'll output this secret key and the access key. So I will comment this uncomment this line. So I will show you how to configure. So here you can, first I will clear the screen and will apply this again. So give the command Terraform apply. Let me check the code once again. Main.tf. Okay. Now we'll apply this one again. So it will take time. So if it take more time, I will provide the command. You can use that command to test from the user which you have created now, from logging from that account. So you give the value yes. Here you can see tab user. This one we are configuring again. Not again, like we are configuring this one. Like we are logging from this account and see the permissions, what all are allowed or not. So now we'll configure. So we'll use the command AWS configure and profile tab user. Press enter. Now this will ask for the access key ID. So here you can see this one will paste it. Now we want this secret key. So how to retrieve this secret key? Let me check the command. First we'll press enter and we want this secret key. Copy. First, I will skip this step. Control C. So, like, I will do one update in my code. If we go to the output.tf file and here sensitive, we will do false, and we'll save this and we'll apply again. So this will display our sensitive. For testing purpose, I'm doing. So we'll do false, like we'll get error due to sensitive content. We'll apply again. So this command will display our secret key. After that, we'll start configuring. So now we'll give the command. We get the secret key. AWS configure profile dev user. Now we'll provide the access key. After that, we'll provide this secret key. Not this one. I think I missed some part. This. Oh, now we'll provide the region. AP is already there. South one. JSON by the default format. So it's get configured. Now we'll list user. We'll give the command AWS IAM list users dash profile dev user profile. See, it's not is right. So this action is not allowed. And we give describe instance. So we have passed. So here you can see we got the output is reservation ID, honor, architecture. So we'll click this. You can also get the bucket name. Here you can see we are able to see my Terraform project. So this all things we have allowed. So in this way you can test it from the CLI. So that's all from this video. We'll see you in the another video.